Well, my fellow agents, as most of you know by now, two of the most popular events have returned to the game. We have the Golden Bullet Global event going on in conjunction with the Quintuple XP event, so now is the perfect time to jump back in, do some farming. And for those of you out there who are trying to get to Shade Level 1000, now is the perfect time to jump back into the game and make that happen. And for those of you out there who have already surpassed that milestone a while back, remember that they buff the amount of resources you're going to get by spending your scavenging points on your watch. So again, no matter what, no matter where you are in your gameplay, it is truly a great time to farm in the game. Now, for those of you who already know exactly how these events work, please do not waste your time watching this video. You already know the information I'm going to pass along, but for everyone else, I'm going to go over those details really quick, as well as highlight a few of my favorite ways to farm for XP when this thing is going on. Now, as always, we're going to jump right into the details, and if you happen to enjoy this, do me a favor and hit that like button. It truly helps the channel out, and if you want to stay up to speed on all things Division, feel free to hit that subscribe or join button as well. Now, as we take a look at the events timeline, you can see for the next week, we have both the Quintuple XP event and the Golden Bullet Global event running at the exact same time. Now, the great thing is that previously, the XP event was only 3 days in duration. Now it's an entire week, and you do not need to do anything whatsoever to activate it. No matter what you are doing in the game, you're going to get 5 times the XP for whatever you're doing, whatever you complete, taking out NPCs, all of that stuff. Now, when it comes to the Golden Bullet, the most important detail is the following. You need to make sure that you activate the event. If you do not, you're not going to gain any stars no matter how many shade levels that you gain or challenges you complete. Now, the other important detail, as most of you know, we're in the middle of a season, which means we do have global modifiers as well, and you cannot have both of those running at the same time. So as soon as you turn on the global event, it is going to automatically turn off the global modifier and vice versa. So make sure you take that into account, pay attention to that detail. Secondly, if you jump into the dark zone or countdown, the game is automatically going to turn off the Golden Bullet Global event as well, so you're going to need to reactivate it. Because once again, to be very clear, you are not going to earn any stars whatsoever when the event is off, and that is the currency you're going to use at the global event vendor to buy different caches, and I will show you a breakdown at the very end of the video. Now, as I said a moment ago, no matter what you're doing in this game, you are going to get that Quintuple XP, but I do want to highlight a few of my favorite ways to farm. First of which are public executions. They are located all across the world, and the bottom line is this: in less than a minute of gameplay, you can clear one of these. And depending on your difficulty and the amount of directives you have active, you're going to get anywhere between 1.6 and 2 million XP for maybe 60 seconds of interaction with NPCs. It's absolutely insane. Now, one thing I've talked about numerous times when I've posted these videos, and this is for those of you out there who may be on the fence between challenging and heroic, drop it down to challenging, add 3 directives. That is going to give you 1.6 million for clearing one of these. Again, it's going to take you no time whatsoever, because your main goal is to be as efficient with your time as possible. Then you're going to rinse and repeat farming these locations over and over again. Now, the next thing I'd like to talk about is how does this event actually work, and thankfully it's very user-friendly and nothing has changed since this event first came out years ago. Okay, so when you're playing the game and the event is on, random NPCs are going to start to form the Golden Bullet. You're going to see a clear indication over their head, which I will show you in 1 second. And the moment you see that happening, they need to become your hyper focus, because as soon as you take them out, you will then get that Golden Bullet. And when that takes place, you're going to get a damage increase, rate of fire increase, instant reload. And not only that, every time you take out an NPC with the Golden Bullet activated on your character, it is instantly going to refresh that Golden Bullet, which means those buffs are going to be running non-stop. It is so much damn fun to use. Now, what you're seeing on screen right now is my clearing one of these public executions. We're going to do that really quick. Once that is cleared, I am then going to show you exactly how to reset this, so ideally you can farm this spot over and over again. All right, my friends, so now that's done, we're going to talk to the hostage. We're going to get our XP, and again, you can see I did drop the difficulty to challenging. I have 3 directives going, and I'm getting over 1.6 million XP for my time, which is absolutely insane. Now, at this point, what I'm going to do is the following. I'm going to open up my map, and you'll see that the public execution that was there is no longer there, because obviously I just cleared it. Now, at this point, all I'm going to do is reset my control points, and ideally when I do that, that public execution is going to be located in that exact same spot. Now, as I mentioned previously, these are located all across the map. However, the main reason I like this one is because it is right next to a fast travel location. It makes getting there obviously much faster because the entire point is to be efficient with your time. I also want to mention it could be a public execution, it could be a territory control. You can continue to reset if you want, but I recommend if it doesn't work for you here, try out a different location. And as I start to wrap this video up, I want to once again remind you, if you're using the Dark Zone to farm for XP, that's great, but you're not going to earn any stars whatsoever for every shade level that you gain because the global event cannot be turned on when you're in the DZ. Just reminding you of that. With all that being said, I'm going to leave you with some gameplay footage. As always, I want to thank you all for your incredible support of this channel. Please let me know of any other questions you have I did not address. Thank you once again for the privilege of your time. And as I mention at the end of every one of these, take care of yourselves, be kind to each other, and we'll talk to you soon. Thanks again, everyone. Good morning, my fellow agents. I hope everyone is having a great Tuesday so far. I got to race out the door for work. Wanted to put this video together for you really quick. Hope you enjoy it. If you happen to be interested in the build I'm using, I will leave a link to it in the video description. It does not have the global modifier, not global modifier. It does not have there's a lot of stuff going on right now. It does not have the global event active in that video, but it's the exact same build I'm using. So the thing is so much damn fun. Dark Winter, Hunter's Fury, all that good stuff. Do me a favor, let me know, what is your favorite way to farm for XP with this event going on? For me, it's either control points like you can see here, or those public executions. Appreciate all of you so much. Hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next one.
Could have done that without you. Hey, Agent.
Alright, so as I promised, I do want to show you exactly how to spend those stars that you're earning for every shade level that you gain and by completing different challenges. You can see I am at the base of operations at the global event vendor. This is where you're going to buy some stuff that you're looking for. Now, the biggest pain in the ass with this event going on is that you are going to be earning so many different shade levels. You're going to be getting those field proficiency caches. You're going to be buying caches as well. And as you can see, you're going to run out of space really quick. So please make sure you do pay attention to that detail. And I know it's kind of a pain to have to open these up all the time and then break everything down. But again, you're getting so many different resources for recalibration, optimization, all of that stuff. Great time to farm, my friends. That's it for my part. Thank you again, and I will, again, for real this time, see you in the next one.